Hi everyone, and welcome to my review of the brand new movie that uses the name The Gift. It's been 15 years since we had a movie called The Gift, I believe, and this new movie, of course, is called The Gift. Now, I was excited about this movie for one major reason. I really love Joel Edgerton. I think he is a great actor and a great writer. He made a film a few years ago that he wrote called The Square, which is one of my favorite thrillers of the last 15 years. Check it out. It's really interesting. Great acting, great writing, and just all around a great film. So with this new one, I believe this movie, The Gift, is his directorial debut as a director. I could be wrong about that. I gotta go check that out after I do this review. But I think this might be the first time he's directing a feature. Of course, he also wrote it, and he's also in it. But the film also stars, the major stars really of this film, are Jason Bateman, great actor, comedic, and as a dramatic actor. I almost like him more as a dramatic actor. And we got the very lovely Rebecca Hall. Really love her work and love her as an actress. And so they play a married couple. They lived in Chicago. They're coming to LA. Jason's character was from LA, and he's got some great opportunity at work. So they just bought a nice home that has lots of windows, so they can really people can really peek into their house with all the windows that they have. But it's a beautiful house, and while they're shopping for accessories to the house, they run into Joel Edgerton's character, who's this guy named Gordo. He's really odd, kind of creepy, weird, kind of a social outcast. And through this film, we learn that there might be something that was terrible, that was horrible, that was tragic, that happened between Jason's character and Joel's character through the film. And maybe the possibility that this Gordo character might be justified in his actions, because you really kind of sympathize with this character. You know, he's mysterious, he's weird, you don't really fully understand him, but he seems like a nice guy, just giving them gifts after gift, but he is becoming something of a stalker to them. They're trying to start their lives, they want to have a child, and then the movie goes from there. So yeah, I was really interested to see this film for a while, and I like the cast. I like the way the film looked. I like the setting, the mood that this film had. It really, for the first hour, I would say it really sets an interesting tone to itself. I like the pacing to the film, and the film really takes its time to get you to care about all the characters. Joel's character is creepy and weird and misunderstood. Rebecca Hall is beautiful, and you care about her. She's very caring and understanding. And Jason Bateman is really great at being just terrible. Now, when I use the words horrible and terrible, and there's another word I was looking for, but I missed it. But when I use the words horrible and terrible in this film, it's in a good way. Because Jason Bateman's character, as you get to know him, he just becomes more vile and evil as the movie goes along. Sorry, my battery died. So back to what I was talking about. Since you actually care about the three characters in weird and different ways, unique in different ways, there are moments where they, after a while, after a long period of time, they do utilize some jump scares. And since I cared about the characters and about the situation that was created, I actually, inside my heart, it stopped a few times. I was on the edge of my seat. The audience reacted a few times. It really helped that. You know, I don't normally react to jump scares. I'm so tired of them. But I think this film really does a good job to get you to care what's going on. So when the jump scares, which are a few of them, they're very effective. They're very interesting the way they do them. And of course, I think in a movie where if you didn't care about what was going on, you'd probably just be bored. For like, oh, it's just a cheap thrill right there. But I think the way the film presents itself, thanks to the great direction by Joel Edgerton, which I would like to see him direct more after this, you're affected by that. And the audience that I saw it was definitely affected in a few scenes. I'm not going to go in great detail, of course, about the spoilers and stuff, but I will tell you, I did feel like the ending was a decent, creepy, twisted ending that I liked. It didn't shock me as I thought it was going to be, but I felt it was a unique way to end the film. and because of the way I felt about the characters, it was very effective as well. I'm not going to go in detail about the ending, and I hope I didn't spoil anything. You know, I don't remember if I did. But anyways, I liked this film. I thought it was a good film. There are some moments in the movie where they're explaining the backstory of these characters, and I felt like that was a little phony, a little forced, a little convenient. I just didn't feel like that came off naturally. So I don't know if the writing's super strong in this film, but I will say the acting is great. Some great acting by all three leads. They all add their flavor to the film. I think the person who shined the most in this movie is Rebecca Hall. She was really effective, and I just sympathized with what she was going through. And it's fun to love to hate Jason Bateman in this movie, and somewhat care of what Joel Edgerton's doing in this film. I actually sympathize with him a lot while watching this movie. So I thought it was a good, solid film with some very great atmosphere. It did create some great atmosphere. That's what I really like with these kind of psychological thrillers, especially if they throw some jump scares in there. You know, get me involved, man, and I'll believe anything you show on screen for the most part. So I thought this was a good, solid film. Not a perfect film, not a great psychological thriller as I wanted it to be, but for what it was, I really enjoyed it. Solid cast, solid direction, and I'd like to see Joel direct more. I also like to see him more in front of the camera, and he's got some movies coming up that he's in that I'm very excited to see him in. Great actor. And again, I just want to quickly recommend The Square. I think it's from 2006. I think it's an Australian film or maybe a New Zealand film. One of those countries, that's where it came from. And just incredible storytelling with The Square. But for The Gift, 2015's The Gift, I really enjoyed the film, as I said before, and I will give The Gift a solid 3 stars out of 4. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and share this video. And also, please check out these amazing movie websites. And if you enjoyed this review, please click here to subscribe to my channel, and also please check out all my recent reviews right here on YouTube. Have a great day, live film, find peace, happiness, and harmony in anything and everything you do, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review.